welcome. This episode features a Mini Cooper 2004. First of all, let's start with the smart chart, just so we make sure we don't forget to look for anything. When shopping for a car, you need to go through the exterior condition, the engine condition, the interior condition, make a test drive if it's possible, and then check the mileage. Just keep in mind that there is really no way to be 100% sure a used car won't need any repairs. What I would like to share throughout my work
the trunk was simply not closed well enough.
is ways to minimize the risk and deal the best price as fairly as possible.
Alright.
Paint job. You're looking for inconsistencies in paint job. Panels that seems to be lighter or stronger in color than the rest of the car. Usually you need the sun to be shining bright in order to kind of see how the light plays on the paint.
Even the light is broken.
Body condition. As always, this should be the most obvious part.
Rust.
When you're walking around the car, look for any dings, broken parts, scratches, rust,
As well
inconsistent
as
alignments in between the hood, panels, bumpers, and doors.
A bit of rust. This side seems a bit off, especially if you compare it with the other side. So maybe something happened over there. On the inside, we can clearly see that the windshield is cracked all the way to the end.
Wheels and tires. First of all, look and see if all four tires are the same make and model. Then, take a simple penny, insert it in between the tire tread. It will give you a rough estimation on how deep they are. Finally, check the rims for scratches, pothole damage,
In the
and
back, it's even
padded
better.
paint.
The rims are in a good condition, as well as the winter tires.
Headlamps and tail lights. Check if the headlamps are becoming
Blurred
blushed and yellow.
a bit yellow headlights, which should indicate a lot of mileage.
This is common with non-UV treated transparent plastic. With time and sunshine, they slowly degrade.
Alright. On this car it says 211, maybe more, maybe a bit more. I would guess a bit more.
This means either the car was sitting too long facing the sun, or the car has spent most of its life on the road. This is why sometimes yellow blurred headlamp can give you a rough estimation on the actual mileage.
Now on this car, the trunk opener is on this side.
First of all, check the oil level before you start the engine.
So when I turn off the car, it doesn't turn off right away, as you may see. Now there is a lag between the moment I remove the key and the moment it really turns off, which indicates there might be a problem with the ignition switch inside of here. as well as a power steering problem. Let's go ahead and try the handbrake. So put it in first and give it a little bit of punch carefully. Yeah, the car is grabbing on, which is good.
Exhaust gas color. Meanwhile, check the colored gas coming out of the exhaust. Is there any oil as well? There is three main colors that could indicate engine failure: dark black, blue, or light gray. The usual color should not be noticeable in summer and very light gray in winter.
There seems to be a muffler problem.
Oil leaks. While the engine is running, check for any oil leak under the engine bay. Engine bay inspection. After letting the engine heat up to normal temperature, it's the perfect time to inspect the engine bay. So check and see if there is any weird smells, whether it's coolant fluid or burnt smell. Look for any steam or smoke all around the engine. Then, if the dipstick is available, check the oil level again. Try and smell it as well. Rusted engine parts. Usually when a car is not driven for a long amount of time, either because it has been into an accident waiting to be repaired, or because it's simply not being driven enough, some parts, as well as engine parts, tend to accumulate surface rust. So look around for rusted engine parts as well as rusted frame and engine bay panels.
It's very dirty in here. And this is what should be the oil level, the dipstick basically. Which is somehow, I think this is a deal breaker. When you see such a kind of a dipstick, it should be a deal breaker.
Interior condition. Look for any interior wear mark. This kind of cars, the mileage plays a big part in their values. So what we need to do is find clues all around that can justify the mileage. Look for any unusual wear and tear on the steering wheel, seats, switches. Any unusual condition could be caused by excessive
Now,
use.
door panels are full of dirt. The seat seems a bit tarnished, and the steering wheel, well, is in good condition actually. But mainly the car is very dirty.
Seat belts are made in a specific way so they lock when the car gets into a crash. You have to replace them in order to put the car back on the road. They are expensive parts to buy directly from the dealer, so when you're desperate, you get into the black market looking for stolen parts. Those bad people on the black market, they malhandle parts. Once they have been removed from stolen cars, they basically throw them away in their yards waiting for customers. Meanwhile, those parts accumulate dirt and all kind of nasty stuff. Nobody bothers cleaning them up before installing them. That's the best explanation I was able to come up with after witnessing numerous recent cars with seatbelt in terrible states. All windows and sunroof. Check if all the windows are working properly, open them up and close them down. Now, those are frameless doors windows, Usually those windows are pre-programmed from the factory to roll a little bit down every time you open the door in order to clear the way from the roof. So check them up 2 or 3 times. Make sure all is well.
The fuse box cover is out, which indicates that somebody did have some troubles but didn't bother finishing the job.
Windshield wipers. Don't forget to check if the windshield wipers show any malfunction.
The windshield wipers are working, but not efficient.
Mileage. After going through that smart chart thoroughly, you really should begin to have an idea on the actual mileage of the car, so check it out at the very end of your investigation. If the shown number makes you uncomfortable, walk away or try and get the best deal as fairly as possible. Cluster lights. Check and see if any cluster lights
Now,
are
as
on.
you may notice, the check engine light is on.
Each light could indicate needed maintenance. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Whether you're looking to buy or to be entertained by nice car footage, be sure to subscribe and scroll through my channel. There's much more stuff about cars. Take care and goodbye.